And we are back here at Keene State College as the Owls women's soccer team takes a scoreless draw against the Worcester State Lancers. And Keene State avoids a fourth consecutive loss at 3-3-1. But we are back with head coach Sarah Testo. And coach, looking at the stat sheet, it seems like your squad outplayed the Lancers in basically every department except the department we see on our screen right now, 0-0, the final score.
Yeah, I mean, we had opportunities. We just didn't put the ball in the back of the net. They were a physical team. We played hard, but we just came up short. Not putting away our opportunities.
Yeah, so Gameni, you guys didn't have any shots on target in the first half, and both teams were showing a lot more offensive urgency in the second half, but you guys especially. And you get 6 shots on target, but Gameni stops them all. What did you see throughout the first half that you tried to exploit in the second half, which led to more opportunities, or at least more shots on target?
Yeah, we just talked to them about playing quicker and exposing the weak side and using our speed and just continue to play physical. They were a physical team, and we had to match their physicality.
There were some spots towards the latter stages of each half where Raylan Callahan, a former Owl, she was the one who really tried to, break the ice, both towards the end of the first and the end of the second half, and the defense swarmed around. Was there any particular game plan with her? Back in her old stomping grounds, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, Raylan is a good player. She's explosive. She's incredibly physical. We talked about just keeping her, containing her, trying to slow her down. I thought they did a pretty good job with that. I thought defensively, we're dealing with some injuries right now, and trying to just figure out what our best matchups are on the back line. And, I think that they did a pretty good job with some new kids and some new positions. So it was good to get that out before we go into conference play on Saturday.
Yeah, and you're at least able to salvage a draw out of this one, although obviously, 1 is better than none, but 3 is still better than 1. So how does this set the tone for the conference play opener on Saturday against WestCon?
Well, I think, just cleaning things up defensively, which I think we did. And I think offensively, we just need to capitalize on our opportunities. We had them, but we had probably 3 or 4, really good chances to score, and you got to put them away. You can't let teams hang around, and that's kind of what we did. And that's why we tied them, is we didn't score when we needed to.
Yeah, but overall, I would say pretty clean game. No bookings on either side, and I'm sure you saw some positives. Riley, passing the 2 tests that she had to pass those 2 saves, and you saw some good movement. I think you saw better overall, like breakthrough plays. Like you guys were able to get the through balls, and really create chaos more quickly than Worcester State did when they were just more better suited, going sideline to sideline with the passing game, just advancing it, trying to force you guys to concede throws and get field position in smaller chunks.
Yeah, for sure. I think that it's a marathon, not a sprint, and I just think that we saw more of a complete game, which we've struggled with a little bit so far. Playing a good second half, but I thought we played a pretty good 90. But it's just putting those chances away and continue to work on our defensive shape. And I mean, obviously I'd feel better with a win going into Saturday, but I still think that we have a lot of positives to bring into our first conference game.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach.
Thanks.
We'll be back to wrap things up right after this.
If you're not here for Fandom 101, you're in the wrong class. Here, we learn the fundamentals of fanology, the basics of bringing the noise, and the physics of bringing it out. Your path to fan mastery begins here. It's all part of the curriculum. The NCAA Championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
And thanks for watching this Keene State women's soccer game on the New Hampshire Army National Guard, our Owls Media Network. Today's game has been brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or call go guard. New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. American Steel Fabricators. Visit AmericanSteelFAB.com. Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Locally owned since 1986. Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine. The Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932. Engelberth Construction, we build relationships for life. Sullivan Tire on Winchester Street in Keene. We're always here to get you there. And by Brickhouse Wings and Grill. Great food, great prices, and great service. Once again, the final score from Dr. Ron Butcher Field at Keene State College in Keene, New Hampshire. It is the Keene State Owls nil and the Worcester State Lancers nil. The Owls are now at 3-3-1 with their conference opener coming up Saturday afternoon at WestCon. For Ryan Hearn and our entire Keene State crew, my name is Sam Feely. Thanks for tuning in. Love you, Katrina. Party hard, Caitlin.